we're going to turn to Bruce Willis. It has been almost 3 months since his family announced the actor would be stepping away from his career after being diagnosed with aphasia.
At 70 years old, Bruce Willis, the action legend who once embodied courage and strength on the big screen, is now facing the most heartbreaking chapter of his life. For decades, audiences watched him as the indestructible hero of Die Hard, a man who always found a way to win. But today, that same hero is fighting a battle he cannot defeat. After a devastating diagnosis took away his ability to act, Bruce has quietly stepped out of the spotlight, surrounded by a family who cherishes every moment with him, while fans around the world struggle to accept the painful truth. His story is no longer about explosions or heroics. It's about love, loss, and the quiet grace of saying goodbye. Bruce Willis was born on March 19, 1955, in Idar Oberstein, West Germany. His American father, David, was a soldier, and his German mother, Marlene, worked tirelessly to support the family. When Bruce was 2, they moved back to the U.S., settling in Carneys Point, New Jersey, a tough, working-class town that would shape his grit and humility. As a boy, Bruce battled a severe stutter that made him painfully shy. But when he joined his school's drama club, something miraculous happened. The stutter vanished whenever he performed. Acting gave him confidence and a voice. After high school, he drifted through odd jobs: a security guard, a private investigator, before chasing his dream in New York City, where he bartended in Hell's Kitchen and auditioned relentlessly until his big break arrived. That break came in 1985 with Moonlighting, where Bruce's sarcastic charm as Detective David Addison made him an overnight star. His chemistry with Sybil Shepherd was electric, earning him both an Emmy and a Golden Globe. Then, in 1988, came Die Hard, a role that redefined the action genre forever. As John McClane, Bruce wasn't a superhuman hero, but a flawed, funny everyman who bled, struggled, and still won. The world fell in love with that mix of vulnerability and toughness. Over the years, he proved his versatility with roles in Pulp Fiction, 12 Monkeys, The Fifth Element, and Armageddon, moving effortlessly between drama, sci-fi, and comedy. Through triumphs and flops, he remained Hollywood's ultimate tough guy, with a wink and a heart. But by 2022, whispers began to spread. Bruce's performances seemed off. He forgot lines, needed help on set, and sometimes appeared confused. That March, his family revealed the heartbreaking reason. Bruce had been diagnosed with aphasia, a disorder that robs a person of their ability to communicate. A year later, the diagnosis worsened. It was frontotemporal dementia, a degenerative brain disease that slowly erases speech, comprehension, and emotion. There was no cure, only the slow, irreversible loss of the man the world knew. His wife, Emma Hemming Willis, became his full-time caregiver, holding their family together as she watched her husband fade. She admitted that at first, she thought his speech issues were just his childhood stutter returning, never imagining it was something so tragic. As his condition worsened, Emma made the painful decision to move Bruce into a full-time care home so their daughters, Mabel and Evelyn, could grow up surrounded by joy rather than sadness. The choice sparked public criticism, but Emma stood firm. This was what Bruce would have wanted. His ex-wife, Demi Moore, and their older daughters, Rumer, Scout, and Tallulah, have remained constant presences, spending birthdays and holidays together, proving that love doesn't vanish even when memory does. Behind the headlines and judgment lies a family quietly learning to say goodbye. Not all at once, but piece by piece. In his final years of work, Bruce appeared in dozens of small films. On set, crew members noticed he struggled to remember lines or cues. Some filmmakers continued hiring him, seeing profit in his name, while others refused, realizing the cost was too human. It was heartbreaking to witness. The man who once commanded explosions and chaos on screen now unable to follow a simple scene. Doctors say his illness wasn't caused by overwork, but a lifetime of stress may have hastened the decline. Bruce had given everything to his craft, his energy, his body, his mind, to entertain millions. Today, Bruce's condition is considered stable, a word that offers little comfort. He exists in a fragile in-between, sometimes aware, sometimes lost, but always surrounded by love. His family visits often, bringing laughter and music into his quiet world. And though his voice has faded, his legacy speaks louder than ever. Frontotemporal dementia remains one of the least understood brain diseases, but researchers continue searching for a cure, one that may one day protect his daughters from the same fate. Bruce Willis's story is no longer one of stunts or explosions. It's a story of endurance, of a man who fought his way from a shy New Jersey boy to Hollywood legend, and who now faces his final battle with the same dignity that defined his career. His farewell isn't loud or cinematic. It's tender, human, and real. What remains is love. The love of a family who refuses to give up on him, and the love of millions who will always remember the man who taught us what true heroism looks like. Because in the end, Bruce Willis's greatest role wasn't on screen. It's in the courage he shows now, in silence, reminding the world that even when the lights go out, a hero's spirit never fades.